On September 29, 1944, Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz, commander of the Pacific Ocean Area, POA, and Fleet Admiral Ernest King, chief of U.S. Naval Operations, conferred in San Francisco on the next steps to be taken to deliver the final crusher to a staggering Japan. This was the conference's stated purpose, but the unspoken objective was to persuade the irascible, often inflexible King to accept Nimitz's battle plan instead of King's own. This would not be easy, for the tall, lean, hard, humorless King was known to be so tough he shaves with a blowtorch. Indeed, his civilian chief, Secretary of the Navy Frank Knox, had ordered from Tiffany's a silver miniature blowtorch with that inscription on it. Thus, there was some trepidation among Nimitz and his army chiefs, Lieutenant General Simon Bolivar Buckner of Army Ground Forces, POA, and Lieutenant General Millard Harmon of the newly formed Army Air Forces, POA, as well as Admiral Raymond Spruance, alternate chief with Fleet Admiral William Bull Halsey of Nimitz's battle fleet. When Spruance commanded this enormous concentration of naval striking power, it was called Task Force 58. When Bull Halsey's flag was flown, it was Task Force 38. They knew that King was convinced the next operation in the Pacific should be landings on the big island of Formosa off the Chinese southeastern coast. If Nimitz and staff could persuade King to accept General of the Army's Douglas MacArthur's plan to invade Luzon and the Philippines rather than Formosa, the conference would end in a rare and high note of inter-service cooperation. Each of the conferees was assigned a luxurious suite in the elegant St. Francis Hotel, assembling in Admiral King's opulent quarters for 3 days of discussions. Here they were served Epicurean meals that were not often to be found on the menu in the St. Francis dining rooms, wartime rationing then being in effect. Here also, and sometimes in the plainer Sea Frontier headquarters, where maps and logistic tables were more readily available, Nimitz presented his chief with one of those carefully drawn memoranda for which he was justly celebrated. With an outward calm and precision that did not reflect his inner apprehension, the pink-cheeked, white-haired, baby-faced Nimitz was careful not to provoke the stern-faced, short-fused Admiral Adamant while he explained exactly why King's cherished invasion of Formosa would be impossible to mount at that time.